In this part of the series, we would like to talk about other possibilities of creative expression of human beings. Ivica Nigel will explain us about this aspect of creativity.
I am one of those trainers who believes that creativity is the cornerstone of any learning process. Without creativity, we only follow the guidelines and remember the facts. My role as a trainer is to support the unfolding of creativity in learners and the capacity to select what is important from the information field. There are a number of ways to make learning environment creative. We can start from the physical place, creating a good, airy, comfortable room where we can all look at each other by sitting in a circle, for example.
In this video, we would like to discuss productive collaboration of people. However, could it be productivity if the majority of our actions is done automatically and at the same time with mistakes? For example, imaginary difference in colors of two halves of the figure is caused by automatic adjustment of perception. It's a mistake, but we can't do anything. But if we close with the ruler area of conversion, then we will see true color. We take away the ruler and illusion appears again. So automatism prevents true perception of the color. Can you imagine how many bad consequences of automatism exist in the interaction between people? For example, how many times we all together tried to put the cornice on the floor. When Haimar asked us to do it, the cornice went up, and failed actions have been repeated many times. But not so hopelessly bad. We are still capable of self-organizing in given right conditions. There are different ways of coexistence. They are located between total clutter and total organization. Let's call these positions house and order. We've started with house. This is the list of associations we got. Fear, disorder, incertitude, unrest, freedom, unsatisfaction. Then associations to the word order. Limits, rules, hopelessness, sad, tranquility, clear, tedious, status quo, stability, assurance. The combination of house and order is called Howard. This is the condition in which people tend to find out creative ideas. This happens in conversion between house and order. Something new appears when we, let's say, dance and move from one area to another. It would be correct to say that despite house causes fear and tension, we should try it and learn how to use it for feeling something new. We're fairly afraid to go to the area of destructive house or harness, where situation is not under our control. And total control is also not good for us. So, the most favorable area is Howard. But this is not enough. We also need Howardic trust and responsibility. These important conditions are connected with open space technology Harrison Owen. It has been widely used since 1985 and has proved the possibility of productive self-organization. But the effect of self-organization is known since old times. Probably traffic in India can be a good example for illustrating this process. Another method is World Care Fair. Since we didn't have enough time, Ivica offered us to try few elements of this method.
Yes.
You're working in education,
I'm working for adult education.
I used to teach English for 20-something years.
I'm educated as an English teacher, but I haven't been teaching in much in school.
In particular, groups have to answer following questions. What we have in common, which abilities and talents we have, and what we can do together. So, what we found and what the group of 3 people can make together. You wait for me to say who will start? I will begin. We were thinking whether to create a site called 3 O's, which is for women and about women, let's say their interesting age. Those women who have good knowledge on something can share information with other women. For example, to tell people about life in Russia, Finland or Estonia. To tell others how to raise children, cook something delicious, or sew something nice. Or how to arrange stuff at home according to Feng Shui. Or just simply share their impressions about trips. We are young, beautiful ladies. It's not the way to advertise yourself. Yes, we found out that we are different by nature and interest. But we are united because we all are energetic, we want to find ourselves and to find something interesting to ourselves. It can be online, social platform or face-to-face communication. We decided that we have enough power, experience and knowledge to create an education center where we can teach people different languages. It's first. And secondly, in this center, there can be the development of different projects, especially European projects, and adjustment for all foundations of European politics. We have an idea about creation and exchange of life experience in different areas between different countries. It can be related to business, or in holding events, exchange between families and cultures. In our group, we found many things in common, but this is superficial, like how we look like, which gender, how many children, and other. And when we went deeper, we found out we have common language as an element of culture and search for new solutions. Nothing more is in common and deep level. What we can do together? We had several suggestions in the same level. Pay attention. All suggestions were in a level make something that already exists. We are united that we all are women, moms, and we were born in USSR. We decided that if we are here, then we are united probably by interest towards implementing our ideas. We all speak Russian. We have a teacher, an economist, and a social worker who is busy with social projects at that time. And we can do something similar. For example, projects in which we can help young people to find themselves, to help them to introduce themselves better in the labor market, or something like that.